Alrighty then, it is ONPASSIVE. It is RobLynnLive.com. Where in the world is the prompter? That would be helpful for me. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Buckle your seatbelts. We've got one announcement in particular we're going to be going over tonight. I think it's going to light your fires, kids. It should be fun. It was announced by Ash through Chris Johnson about what's going on with withdrawals. That's capital W, capital I, capital T, capital H, capital D, capital R, capital A, capital W, capital A, capital L, capital S at midnight. So we'll get back to that in a few minutes. What we're going to actually do is we're going to read the summary that Janet Butler and Daryl Cook and Dan Street and Peter Schur did, and we're just going to read that just so you have the information as it has been written, and that summary has been okayed. It's okay to publicize it to everybody here tonight. So that's what we're going to do. Now, we are live streaming, as everyone knows, through the courtesy of Mr. Mafara and OConnect. So all you have to do to get an ONPASSIVE is go to our domain, and that is RobLynnLive.com. Oh, yeah. And what do you get when you hook on with Lynn there in the old domain area? You get 3 free for thee and me, and included in that is O'Mail, O'Net, and O'Trim. In addition, you qualify to subscribe to OConnect. Now, tonight at midnight, unless Ash changes that at the last minute, at the 12th hour or the 24th hour, whatever you want to call it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Is that for me?
No.
Okay. Is because he may extend it one more day, but plan on that not being the case. And if it is the case, voila. But for now, the $93 founding member affiliate program for OConnect ends tonight at 0001 hours, which is midnight. Now, that could change while we're still on the air tonight, and we will bring that to you if Marty breaks in with breaking news, or Chris, or Ash, whoever comes on and gives us the breaking news. So,
as far as the affiliate agreement, I had just thought it through now that since we are live streaming, people who are not affiliates and not users should not know the affiliate agreement. It's affiliate agreement is for affiliates only.
correct.
And since we are live streaming, non-affiliates are watching. So we will.
So we're not going to talk about the withdrawal program, or we are?
We can talk about it, but don't the agreement should not be read.
No, there is an affiliate agreement. We're not going to read the actual agreement. Maybe for another time we'll do that. But we're not here to advise anybody legally. So make sure, and all we'll say about this affiliate agreement is that you read it thoroughly, and then you either initial or sign it. You will notice that your signature or your initials are pre-populated. So that's why we say read it thoroughly, and even more thoroughly. This way you know all the ins and outs. You don't have to be a lawyer to understand it, but you do have to read it, and read it more than once.
And everybody take individual responsibility to do that.
Correct. Right. We're not here to hold hands or anything such as that. The only hand holding will be tonight. We've got a couple that have some issues that we'd like to resolve by tonight. One is best in fine state of, I believe, Washington State, and the other is in a foreign country known as Israel. So we're going to work on those two situations after we end the broadcast. So without further ado, let's tell you it's day 160 in year 2 of 525. That's 525 consecutive RobLynn lives. And that is not to
Happy.
Francis and OES with Michelle and Chris. And it was quite good this morning from 8 to approximately 10 Eastern Standard Time. Then at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, along came the live with Marty, Chris, and Red for an OP 360 warm-up. So you guys had a warm-up with the three amigos, which was kind of nice. Then at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Straight Talk on this Winning Wednesday. And boy, was it a winning Wednesday with the announcement of this withdrawal program that is starting tonight at midnight. So stay tuned. You don't want to touch that dial. You don't want to run away. I'm going to read you exactly what was said. And boy, oh boy, you're going to be a happy camper. All right. Then at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, along came Straight Talk, and this was Winning Wednesday. Straight Talk, where you get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Then at 1400 hours or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, along came OP 360 with Marty, Red, and Chris. No special guest today. So, and that was good. And Chris, about halfway through, after they went over a few things, they decided that they would tell us what's going on starting at midnight tonight, Eastern, and we'll get into our panel. But we feel that's an important announcement, important enough to where it's breaking news.
Definitely.
8 p.m. and we're just shy of 8:10, so we're barely on the eastern side of 8 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, RobLynn Live and Ali,
the Wonder Dog,
with our roundtable Q&A with our panelists. And time permitting, we're going to get into some community time. Now, there may not be time tonight, but if there is, we'll do it. Then at 11 p.m., holy smokes, what a power-packed night we got tonight. At 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's lunch at noon with 𝗥cie𝘂 Francis and the OES Asia group.
And the reason it's called lunch at noon, it is noon in Singapore. And so after our Q&A is done, and hopefully we have time for community time as well, we'll go straight to
all sorts of knowledge tonight.
It's a good one. It's 𝗥cie𝘂 Francis Tay and the OES Asia group. It's a very nice Q&A. You can ask her questions.
So if our panelists here who are here now will bear with me, I'd like to go over what probably was the most important thing in all of our lives today when it came non-passive. And we are not paraphrasing. I guess by Janet Butler, Ann Street, Peter Shore, and Daryl Cook. The four amigos and an amiga. All right.
Right. Very nice.
Let's get into it for just a couple of minutes here. This was a special announcement. Ash provided the information. Barely see it.
Oh.
So small, yeah. Well, it wouldn't allow me to increase the font.
Oh,
at any rate, it's no matter.
You can hold this
Yeah. Okay, so the special announcement came from Ash through Chris, and he was brought to the podium to relay the following. OConnect pricing. Oh, that's helpful. Good, thanks. OConnect pricing, a special $93 offer for credit card payments, is ending tonight at midnight Eastern Standard Time. The crypto option will remain available for a bit longer. All right, didn't know that. That's good to know. A bulk payment process will receive payments. Now, you've got to check your emails, your O-mails, your founder alternate email, and anywhere else you might be on the planet. and you'll be getting a verification process email or an O-mail. It may come to both. Well, the process will scale up by next Monday, and instead of just 100, it will be tens of millions of dollars will be paid out between now and next Monday. And that is a quote. And CEO 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲 was unable to attend today's 360 due to all these important, crazy happenings here. So the important thing to remember is this. If you put in for a withdrawal, okay, if you put in for now, it's important you check your O-mail in the O-mail section of OES. That's where this one-time password or verification, whatever, however it's going to be rolled out, will appear. So tonight, there'll be 100 lucky affiliates that will get this, what do you call it, O-mail or email sent to them. It's important you follow the directions to the T, and
as well as your alternate email inbox for any messages from ONPASSIVE.
That's all very true, and we're here to say we are on that team that is looking forward to getting a withdrawal. We did put in for one. We had a little bit of a problem with a closed bank account, but we jumped back on it and we applied with the new bank. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if we'll be in the top 100. Doesn't matter. As long as we're in the top 100, 400,000, I'm good. I'm good. So thank you to you, Ash, and the tech and media teams for doing the work you do quickly.
Yes.
Okay, those announcements are this. Well, that was the major announcement that we made. The intent is reference withdrawals starting tonight at midnight, ramping up on a daily basis to where Monday tens of millions of dollars will have gone out of the coffers right here. Okay, so, and tonight, we're going to introduce our panel now without going into, we're not going to do any more announcements. You guys know the drills about being migrated and without hesitation and so forth. So we're not going to go over that again tonight. And I will get with Mr. Hoffman and Miss Kids. All right, I'd like to introduce the panel by name real quickly, and then we'll go back to each one of them. The evening is what is your favorite cause, or what is your favorite charity? And I know everybody's got one where their interests lie or lay. So we'll come back to each one of you after I introduce by name. Let's start. We've got Melanie Marcano here from the actually in the United States. We got Miss Carmela Schwartz, who is in Israel. Shalom to you. We got Mr. Chris Tiazone, who is in Philippines, sometimes sunny, sometimes rainy. And we've got Pedro Jose 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. And Pedro's in F5 for now.
Yeah, Mayur is not feeling well, so
Okay.
send prayers for Mayur 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲 in India. I hope he feels better. I do think Greg should be healed. Greg Hill will be along. And I think that's it. Oh, and we
How
have
about Seafood?
Francis. He'll be coming late.
All right. Well, there'll be 6 and 7. Not too shabby. That will work. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and tell us where you're from and what is your favorite charity or organization that you support.
For some reason, there's is there a fan or wind? There's wind sound in your background, Mel. No? Okay, you can try unmuting again. Let's see if the sound went away.
Maybe it's my fridge, Lynn, and I have no control of it.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'm in a studio setting, right? Studio, everything is together. So
okay now. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Lynn, and good night, everyone. I'm Melanie McConnell. I'm from Canada and the US as well. Rob, thank you. Well, one of my favorite charities is to support, to help build a community where there's a huge garden. I am huge on gardening, and that has to come to fruition, where we can have people gathered, those on the street, as well as people that I know and others, to build a community garden, to get people off the street and get them engaged in what we are doing for the community and in the community. That's one of my favorite charities. Big on that one. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. We'll be back to everybody for a question or two. We're going to try to do 2 questions each this evening, if we can, that you'll pose to the attendees. So let's go now to Israel and speak with Carmela Fire Schwartz.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carmela, and I am from to help animals, many kinds of animals in the world that was neglected. Especially, I love the dogs, and I would like to help also people that don't have education, and children, especially that don't have education and don't have food and don't have families to stay.
We'll be back to you for a question or two from you as well. We'd like to say thank you to Sifu Francis today for the super sticker that he sent our way. Thank you, Francis. You know how we feel, brother. Thank you.
And we'll see you at 11 p.m. Eastern for the OES Q&A. There's some feedback from you, Carmela, like echo applications, because usually when you do, you're fine.
Let's go over to Chris Tiazone. Chris, tell us a little about yourself, where you're from, and your favorite cause or charity. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi. Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
I'm Chris of Philippines, and I love and like to support in full force the advocacies of the church I'm affiliated through Help and Mercy, with faith, hope, and love in action. So that's it. Thank you very much. So back to you, Rob and Lynn.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. Let's go to Pedro Estrada. Hello, Pedro. Say hello and tell us what your favorite charity or cause is, please.
Yeah, hello, everyone. So any institution that can be funded to promote betterment of poverty conditions and education along with it. That is my main concern, and so that's what I hope to help in those fields of course, under proper monitoring, so funds are not just used in a wasteless way, but they are for the benefit of those who are in need of better conditions of living as well as education.
Appreciate that. We're going to go now next to Mr. John Barilla. John, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what's your favorite charity or cause, please.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is John Barilla, and I'm an actor, singer, photographer, but I've lived most of my life right here in New York City, New York. And as far as my favorite charities, you know, all these things with favorites, I always have a problem because I can never think of one thing that's my favorite. But I'm concerned a lot with health issues, that's for sure. So heart disease because of my father, dementia because of my mother. Helped with small donations over my life with St. Jude's Children's Hospital. That's a very famous place, and they do wonderful, wonderful work, and for children mainly. And so that's my favorite, I would say, charity. So that's about it.
All right. Thank you, John. We appreciate it. That's a very good cause. My son and daughter-in-law are on the board at St. Jude's. My former daughter-in-law is in charge of the 10K race that raises millions, by the way, for St. Jude's every year. So proud of them for that. Very giving young people. They're working on 48, 49 years of age, but those are my kids. All right, now without further ado, we're waiting for Sifu Francis, as well as I think Greg Hill is going to try to come on. We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, let's go to Carmela for a question from Israel. Could we have a question for the attendees tonight?
Okay. Mufara means when instead this distribution of payments to those who requested. This is the question. I have the answer. It's a big answer.
Please repeat the question slowly.
Distribution of payments to those who requested, and when you are doing something to you don't understand the question?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to understand. Can you say it one more time clearly? Finish the question. Say the whole question.
Ashmufara said what you have to do to pay for that, to get paid.
You got, I almost flipped up and I gave the answer. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so the question is, in order to get paid a commission, if I'm reading you right, Ms. Fire, and that is, what do you have to do within ONPASSIVE to be eligible for that? Is that pretty much it? The question?
Yes.
Now let's then see what they say for answers.
Everyone says you have to buy products.
Good answer.
Question, please. Clearly, says Sadananda. Please repeat the question.
All right. Ash has said you have to do something in order to get a commission, be paid the commission. What is that something?
All righty.
And we've had some answers already.
Frank Rose. You have to pay for OConnect or a solution.
Good answers.
Chris says subscribe to OConnect. There's a heavy echo.
Okay.
Just let her know.
All right.
Carmela, we're gonna mute you.
I'm gonna mute you until you give the answer because it's echoing.
It's echoing. Okay, so next, Melanie says you would have to be a paid affiliate who is registered. John Varela says become an affiliate and own the products. And Charmaine Ung says you have to hold on. One second, it's going too fast. You have to unsubscribe to at least OConnect. And Sadananda says subscribe to OConnect. Ken Roy Gallion says you have to pay for a product. Angela Laland says subscribe. Hi, Pat. Pat says hello.
Well, all right. We've got quite a few answers, and they're all pretty much the same. But Carmela, if you'd unmute and tell us what the answer is.
The answer is you have to subscribe to OConnect. We earn reward that is to the passive as well as the active regressed. Ash Future explained that ONPASSIVE distribute who will be help the community to grow will also benefit in a preparation to their contribution to the growth of the company. As far as the to take the responsibility and work to grow the company by note sharing, videos, registration, or attachments.
All right, there's the long and short of that one. And everybody who answered in the chat got it right.
Oh, John wants to say something.
What was that, John?
I said that's some answer because there was a lot more than I said.
She expounded just a little bit to give us a little bit more of the juicy details. All right, let's go to your question, please.
Thank you. Sorry. Oops. Okay. I had the question written down. I'm sorry. Can I get it there? You know what? I wrote my question down in notes, but sometimes they all got stuck to each other, right? So I'll just ask one. On December 19th, 2023, they talked about, they posted something about more security, more data protection. And it was to do with CAPTCHA. I know you already know that answer. So CAPTCHA is something filled in the registration form. What is that? CAPTCHA is something like blank.
In the registration form, what is it? What is it for? That's a good question. Very good question. Okay, let's take it to the panelists and to the attendees. Put it in the chat. Let's hear from you.
What is the purpose of a CAPTCHA? Is that what it is now?
No, it's the question was, capture is a blank. It's capture, but it's blank. Some blank capture field in the registration form. What is that supposed to be? Blank capture field in the registration form. It was posted on December the 19th.
All right, let's go to the panelists and to the attendees. What say all of you?
John Verla says it's for security to show you are that you are real and not a robot. Isabel says letters and numbers.
And
we have Unique. Angela says, I don't know. Charmaine says, verify. Frank Rose says, show you are a real person. And Valerie, who is actually Willow, we know her as Willow. Hi, Willow. She says, to clarify, you are not a robot. And Engineer Shushant is here. Welcome, Engineer Shushanta. He says, CAPTCHA is for security form so that robot cannot register.
all right, all right. Any other answers?
Juanita says, I'm late, better late than never. I saw you in YouTube, though. You were on time, Juanita. You're actively chatting there. Let's see. Karina says, yes, I think verification. Jillian says, verification process to identify text from image. So those are the answers.
Good answers. So let's go to Mel. Go ahead, Double M. What say you?
Yeah, all the answers are correct, but it's like extending what I was asking. It's the answer is actually alphanumeric. Whoever said numbers and letters, but everything else is correct. It's extra security layer, but I was saying that they're incorporating alphanumeric capture, which is numbers and letters, right?
Isabel Bailey said letters and numbers.
Yeah,
all right, Isabel.
Good job. Or are you just doing one?
Doing one now to see how the time goes. Because we're going to try to knock off a little early tonight. So, because we want everybody to be able to stay up late enough to check their mails, their emails, if they've got a withdrawal coming, to see if they're in the money. They're in the money.
Midnight Eastern Standard Time.
All righty. Thank you, Mel, for that. Let's go to Chris Tiazone for a question, please.
You got to unmute. Unmute.
Unmute, young man. Unmute. Oh, boy.
Oh. He's going to refresh, I think. All right, while we wait for Chris, let's peek at the chat. See who's in the chat today. Oh, lots of activity. Angela Leland, Frank Ron, who says, love to you all ONPASSIVE family. And who unmuted just now?
Hello.
Chris. We can hear you now. We hear you, Chris.
Oh, it's kind of buffering here. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. I'd like to request. Okay, here it is. My question is. Okay. Which feature is responsible for suggesting and completing sentences? Intel. B. Smart sentences auto-completion. Letter C. Autocorrection. Or letter D. Text-to-speech.
All right, all right, all right. I think I know the answer. Oh, I'm not allowed to say the answer. Let's go to the chat and let's see what people have to say about that.
We can see, just so you guys know, we can actually see as the guesses come in. So we can see the results as they happen. So that's pretty cool. Only the host and the one running the Okay, so let me see if I can get the chat. Right. I had to hit escape just now.
The chat?
A little bit. Voting on the poll direction, so
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've got from Isabel, she says B. All right. And autocorrect from John Barilla. And B from Frank Rowe as well. And Rena's waving to everybody. D, B from Jillian. B as in boy. And D from Dawn Swihart. And let's see, B, auto completion. That's C.
Smart sentence auto completion, which is answer number 2.
Yes, it is. It is. It is.
B. And Charmaine said B. We have Diona Cho. Hi, Diona, saying B. Irena says B. Angela says D as in dog. Corina says B as in boy. And hi, Ila Sue, how are you? Mel says B as in boy. And Sina says B as in boy. And that's the answers we
All
have.
right, those are the answers.
So
let's go to Chris Tiazone for the real answer. Go ahead, sir.
You can see it's majority wins. Letter B is the right answer. Smart sentence automation. It's 52% of smart participants. Here's the result.
All right, so 52.8% got it right. Not too shabby.
Yes, you can
and
see.
that shows you guys are tuned into this ONPASSIVE thing, this movement we're involved
in. So you can see that 21 people voted out of the 61 total, or 59 total here.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, and then it's guessed correctly.
Good stuff.
Very good.
Very good stuff. All right. Now let's.
Sure, yeah. I'm going to keep it simple for now. And there's a couple of things that always bug me, and I'm sure other people. One is that, people don't spell ONPASSIVE with capital letters, and it happens so many times. Not everyone, so much. But there's another thing though. That I feel is just about as much a thing as small letters with ONPASSIVE. So I want you folks to tell me one of our products, solutions that has a name, of course, but not hardly anybody, but a lot of people call it, when they vocalize it and when they type it, incorrectly. And it happens, like today, I saw 3 different people wrote a certain product in a comment. All of them said the wrong product. So what do you think that product is, folks? That's my question. And you could put it the wrong way or the right way.
So you're saying they pronounce the product wrong, or they get the wrong product?
What I think is one of the products that, more than any other products practically, on passive and small letters, this one is a product that's never said correct. Very seldom, I'm sorry. It's very often not printed or said correctly. They just give it the wrong name. And it's one of the products that's coming soon and is talked about a lot. It's listed amongst the products in the OES.
Good question. All righty, let us have those guesses come in. Right, make your guesses in the chat. Oh, Jean made it. How nice, Jean, that you came by. We have guesses coming in. Patience Oseware says, OConnect. Gina Leva says, Verify. Engineer Shanta says, Verify. And Sarananda says, SAS. SaaS Solution Products. Keep those guesses coming, folks. Frank Rose says, Verify. Melanie Marcano says, Tracker. Don Swihart says, DIT. Any more guesses? Pat Green says, Domain. Or Verify. So either one. We have Clover Kelly saying, Verify. Engineer Santa says, Academy. Okay. And, Irena says, sorry, did not pay attention to this question. And then
wait a minute, who said that?
Irena. And then Jillian says, what was the question again, please? I had to refresh, so she missed it too. And Charmaine says, I missed the question because I was refreshing. Roy Davies says, Verify. So I guess we should repeat that. Which product is mispronounced very frequently? Is that right, John?
Either mispronounced or it's said incorrectly or typed incorrectly. It's called the wrong thing. It's not what it's called. They always say it wrong or type it wrong.
Okay, good question. Angela says, OConnect. Willow Griffith says, Academy, I think. People say Academy instead of Academy.
Could be.
That could very well be. Good guess, Willow.
I think she changed her answer.
Jane says they're saying Academy instead of Academy. And Sarananda says, Verify. Is that a SSL product? Is mean to me. Okay. Jane says, Academy. Eileen Cowell says, ONPASSIVE. Jillian says, OConnect. Charmaine says, Academy. So those are the guesses so far.
All right, it's over to you, John.
All right. Well, it's interesting that so many said Verify, and I never noticed Verify being called the wrong thing or spelled the wrong. But there were a couple of answers towards the end there. Came up with what I consider to be what I was talking about, and that is Academy. And it's not Academy. They spell it that way. I saw it 3 times today. It's Academy. The O replacing the A for Academy it becomes Academy. So that's what it is.
And John, I've also heard people say Ocademy. Have you heard that too?
Ocademy, oh, won't you fly with me?
What did you say, John?
Yeah, I just find that fun. You know, it's certain things, like I say, you know, the error is made so much, and you wonder, come on, folks.
Yes.
All right.
That's a good question.
Very good question. Thank you, John. Let's go to Pedro. Do you have a question for us, Pedro?
Yes, sir. At the recent JITEC, ONPASSIVE had a chance to present some of the solutions that it has created, among which are OConnect and OTracker. OTracker is designed to revolutionize businesses. Name the advanced technology that is used. Oh, I just gave it away. But yeah, the advanced technology that is used on OTracker to revolutionize business.
All right. All right. Did everybody get that question okay? I think so.
What comes with it, are you saying? Pedro? Kind of advanced technology is used in OTracker, and how does it revolutionize businesses? Revolutionize business.
All right. Thank you for that question, Pedro. Let's go to the panel and the attendees.
Isabel says everything related with business.
Good answer.
And Sushanta says, I can't understand the question. So what kind of advanced technology is used in OTracker and which is going to revolutionize business? So what kind of advanced technology does OTracker use? All right, we're waiting for an answer. Real time, seen it. IP blocking, says Sina.
Ooh.
Engineer Sushanta says heat map.
Could be. OTracker benefits businesses by showing them in real time, according to Jean Aliva,
the effectiveness of each area of their website, saving them time and money in marketing, ads, etc.
All right, good answer there. And finding real customers, according to engineer Sushanta. Very good answer.
Frank Rose is tracking customers.
Good answer. All right, is that it on?
I think that's it for your guesses.
All right. Tracking customers is an answer from Frank Rowe.
It's real-time targeted customer service, is Sadananda. And Pat Green says, AI helps businesses save money, time, etc. And Jillian says, OTracker is AI-powered and a comprehensive web analytics tracking tool.
Ooh, boy.
Angela says, tracking customers. Charmaine says, tracking ROI, return on investment. All right, we had a number of guesses. Gina Leva says, OTracker is really astounding and will help customers.
All right.
And then Lake Dega, hi Lake Dega, she says, OTracker tracks customers.
All right. The answers are in. Let's go to Pedro. What is the correct answer, Pedro?
Well, the advanced technology used in OTracker is AI, advanced technology. And what it does, it gives comprehensive analytics and actionable insights. So understanding websites performance and user behavior is essential for companies to remain competitive in the digital environment.
Excellent answer to that question. Thank you. Thank you. Go to Sifu Francis. Francis, if you would, tell us what your favorite charity or cause is, as well as what your name is. Not that we don't know it.
Good morning. Sorry for the delay here. Caught up in the traffic today. Yeah. I'm Francis from Singapore. Always happy to be back here in Wednesday Q&A. My involvement with the charity organization is a African Children Choir in Kenya. Those of you who are not familiar with the orphanage, the African Children Choir have from 5 to 13, they have also all these orphans that they come, those talented ones, those they come together, they perform. They perform and they sing, and many of the country, the government invite them to perform in their own country or various country, and from there they raise fund for the organization. And around the churches, around the company, when they have an annual dinner to perform, and so to raise fund for them. So, and it's very, very interesting and also very heart moving to see the children without the parents. All right.
All right. All right. Thank you, Francis. All right. Now, without further ado, should we go on and do another question?
Yeah.
Because we really have time. It's only 8:55. Definitely. All right. Let's get after it with another question. Let's go to the one and only Chris Tiazone with question number 2. Go ahead.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, Rob. That was too soon. A surprise. So, ready for a mental workout? Our another quiz awaits. Sharpen your wits, tackle diverse challenges, and enjoy the thrill of discovering how much you truly know. I'm just reading from the Facebook post as of January. Another question which I already I'm presenting it now. Double clicking. To read. Test your knowledge and discover something new with our latest quiz. Are you up for the challenge? That's the question of the post of ONPASSIVE Facebook. Guess the tool that transforms written messages into life-like speech. Letter A. O-Trim. Or letter D. O-Tracker. Go ahead and vote. Perhaps people are also chatting away in the group chat, Antolin. I even see the YouTube live chat. People are answering there.
Sorry, I was muted. So far we've had everybody saying OMail. The people who have said OMail is John Barilla, Charmaine Ung, Isabel Bailey, Angela Laland, Sadananda Das, Sina, Karina Lance, Frank Rowe, Mel, Irena, Lake Deka, and Patience says, I can't see the question. I think you can scroll the screen. Patience, you can make it move. Engineer Shashank says, and Vilash Chakraborty mail as well. Okay, that's our, you've got any answer. That's it for now.
Yeah, a majority wins. So we will share the results here. Here it is. Congratulations for those who participated. Thank you very much.
Very good, everybody.
Everybody's tuned in. This is quite the panel. Yeah, and quite the attendees.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Mel for a second question, if we could. Mel?
Thank you, Rob, for letting me prepare that second question, because I wrote it last night and I completely forgot. But anyhow, I gathered one. It was actually written today. The role of virtual assistants in time and money management. So what are the cost-effective way that virtual assistants will be able to help entrepreneurs or business people or anybody actually in the money world?
That's a good question. Good question for sure.
Okay, let's look at the
Posted on the 31st, which was today.
50% reduction in cost. Saving time is a big one, Jean.
Yes, it is. Engineer Sushanta says 50% reduction in cost. Not too shabby.
Spread.
Okie dokie.
Instant responses to the customer, says Engineer Sushanta.
All right. Spoken like a true engineer. All right.
50%. Saving time and expense, says Frank Rowe. And Jean says, great answers, Engineer Sushanta. Jillian says, time saving and cost effective. And Charmaine says, Engineer Sushanta is sure up to date because I don't know the answer, says Charmaine. Engineer Sushanta says, 47% company is going to use OChat. 47% company is going to use OChat. Cost less. Kelly says 50% reduce costs.
Looks like reduced costs may get the nod here on the answer.
Maybe.
Good question for sure.
I think that's it. Oh, Gina Leva says it allows you to focus on your business creatively and not as much on tedious tasks.
Ooh, very good, Jean. Thank you. All right, let's.
No office space needed. Okay, so it's cost effective. You will not need an office space. It's virtual. No office equipment, no staffing costs, and it's flexible payment because it's all virtual, done online. That's the cost-effective ways.
And that is a sign of this century for sure. Everything is going virtual, a lot of things. And saving costs, saving dollars. That's the way we do it.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
the other answers are correct. It's still. Thank you.
I like that. Have fun with my questions, because sometimes I made them too hard. But anyway, this is something that, again, I just came across today. I would bet that most of us probably went and checked our O-mail and our alternate email today already. I mean, I would imagine after we heard our announcement today, and I did. Now, I found, though, O-mail anyway, and I looked at it and I said, what is this? So I got a couple of emails. One of them was from, somebody named Benny Bombastic. So my question, answer, I would like to know if you got any email today, whether you might be one of the lucky 100, kind of doubt it, but anyway, or did you get an email today from Benny Bombastic? And if so, what was it about?
All right, good question. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees and see what they have to
This
say.
is an O-mail, by the way. I think I said email, and I meant to say O-mail.
Okay. O-mail it is. And we got a lot of no's here. Sushanta, no. Irena Texala, no. Karina Lance, no. No from Frank Rowe. A lot of no's there, Johnny.
Interesting. Still putting a nose in?
Yeah, there's a lot of no's. There was one yes.
And Jean says, I did not request withdrawal, so I am not expecting an email or O-mail.
All right.
That was pretty simple. Yeah, pretty much everybody says no. And then Mel says, I have not checked my email. Karina, I didn't request any withdrawal, LOL. And Jeannie says, now you made me guilty. What? You made me guilty. Answers, I guess. I think that's it for responses, John.
And it's all no's, right?
No.
Interesting, because, yeah. Now, our O-mail is supposed to be, what, encrypted or super secure? Now, who the heck, think of the name I just said. In fact, I got two emails today, O-mails, I'm sorry, 2 O-mails today. One from Benny Bombastic, think of that name now, that's a founder, Benny Bombastic. And the other one was from 𝗥cie Khalifa, someone using, not from the 𝗥cie Khalifa, but someone using 𝗥cie Khalifa as their O-mail name and address. That's 2 different emails. I only brought up Benny because I wanted to use the name Benny Bombastic. Now, wealth with little guarantee of future success. I have an amazing opportunity for you with guaranteed returns for email monthly subscriptions. Unlike ONPASSIVE, this opportunity is approved by U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and seen as a legitimate venture by governments and regulated financial institutions. If you are interested, please reply to this email and we can discuss further. Benny, what the heck is that? I'm getting like cross-promoted by some guy or whoever named Benny Bombastic in my O-mail? If that guy's a founder, I'd like to find out who he is and where he is. Not only that, the second email that I'm talking about from 𝗥cie𝘂𝘗𝗯𝗹𝗲 was about, hold on a second. Traffic. Come on, computer. My old slow Mac. Come on, buddy. Anyway, it'll come up, but it's not coming up. It's from 𝗥cie𝘂𝘗𝗱𝗲, and it's essentially kind of a that I need to purchase traffic for ONPASSIVE through this 𝗥cie𝘂𝘗𝗱𝗲. Guaranteed excellent traffic. I wish it would have come up. It's just not coming up. And it's that again, that's got to be baloney. Who the heck is 𝗥cie𝘂𝘗𝗱𝗲, and why are they trying to sell me? Here it is.
Can I interject, John?
Pardon?
I want to interject because this is a public webinar. It's being streamed on defense of the company. I want to clarify that we don't have O-Verify in place yet. So we're not able to verify the identity of each person with their O-mail address yet. We will have it very, very soon. And when that happens, we will not have this where you have trolls or people cross-promoting us, because O-mail is secure. That is the strength of this product, is its security. You know, it's unparalleled by any other O-mail provider. So, and again, in defense of the company, it will be secure. O-mail will be secure. We will not get this kind of crappy stuff once we have O-Verify in place. So let's all be patient and know that this is coming. Thank you, John.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No problem at all. Let's Pedro.
Of the products featured in the iText was OConnect. And OConnect has some special features that can benefit, may benefit across the globe. Name some of these features. How can these special features be used by companies to benefit yeah, your own idea? What are these features that can be used?
All right, so
OConnect is
go ahead, Pedro. All right, do you want to explain your question further, or are you done?
Yeah. I just wanted to emphasize that OConnect is a communication tool. So it has a special features that may be used by companies to accomplish global tasks. So what are some
In businesses, unique features, I would say, right, Pedro, that others don't have, that other audio-visual webinar platforms do not have, or other communication platforms do not have. So let's get some guesses from the chat and let us see what they are. To companies. Engineer Shushanka says you can share files instantly.
Good answer, engineer.
Right. Looking for any more responses. What are the OConnect features
that will be good for business?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And looking at OConnect is more than just a webinar platform, but rather a comprehensive communication. Text and text to speech. Thank you.
That will be handy for business.
That's a
for sure.
game changer right there. Kenroy Gallion says, so I don't have to scroll up. Go ahead and answer. And we have Engineer Shishanta says, language translation. And this is, again, multi-language instant translation in real time. That's going to be a game changer
That's
as
coming
well.
real soon.
We're all looking forward to that. It's going to provide universal accessibility to the world when that does happen. Carmela says you can share links. You can share links. I believe that's what she said. Angela said you can have 100 people watching your meeting.
Good.
So far, awesome, awesome. I got a bunch of the next one. All right, no problem, Jean. Frank Rose says language translator and share files. We have Melanie said, my answer is OMail and ONet, clubs and more. So we're talking about the features of OConnect, Mel, that businesses will like. What are the features of collaboration, connection, combination, and completion? Very nice, Chris.
Good answer, Chris.
Irena says you can archive the meeting history.
Good.
Willow says you can share the whiteboard. Engineer Shashanta says can do closed meeting with the staff too. And Sina says prompter, ticker, language translation. So many features.
Good answer. Big time.
Charmaine says you can save on travel time to do business with overseas clients.
Nice, C2.
And Jillian says AI will be able to record all the data in the ecosystem. Prompter, upload files and share, upload and play a video on the webinar, call to action, screen sharing, prompter, ticker, plus so much more.
Nowhere but ONPASSIVE, nowhere but OConnect.
That's right. Karina has to go.
Okay.
We love you too. Clover Kelly says, OConnect, oh. Jean says, communicate internally. And Mohammed Ajraf is here saying good evening to us. Hi, Mohammed. Mel says, noise cancellation. This is a future functionality. It doesn't exist now, but we will have that. And that is a tremendous thing. I think we'll be all blown away when we have noise cancellation. So even if you are in a noisy environment, the AI will focus on your speech and not on the background noise in your environment. That is a big game
Good
changer.
stuff. Let's, if we could, let's go right back and get the real answer, please. Go ahead.
We understand, Ilasu. We hope for you can have a better connection next time. And thank you for joining us. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you very much. All right. We'll go to the answer now.
Okay, great answers. And that was the question was designed to do that, to see how much we absorb from these abilities and flawless virtual collaboration. That may benefit any company that has a global scope. So the specific answers that everyone highlighted are tools that are embedded. Really enjoyed that.
Way to go!
Excellent question, Pedro. Once again, you brought it to the crowd, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. Whoa, way to go. Yabba dabba doo. All right. Let's go over to Carmela for her second question. Carmela Schwartz.
Hello. My second question is very simple. How many countries do you have we have office in?
All right, Carmela's question is for all you ONPASSIVians out there. How many
And
countries?
name it.
Ooh. How many countries are we?
I think she's asking the offices. Where are the offices?
I know, I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
All righty. Oh boy, Carmela.
It's easy. You can see it in the
Website.
In the website.
It's in the website in the end.
Yes, it is. All right. You heard Carmela's question. Let's go to the panel and go to the attendees. Come on, bring it. Oh, that's a trick question.
Okay, so the first answer we have comes from, let me please, let me scroll up so I don't miss anybody. It does look like the first response comes from Irena. Carmela, I'll just mute you a little bit, okay, until Engineer Shushanta, 5, Sadananda, 5, and Jean says that's a trick question because they are opening more as we speak.
Oh, yes, they are.
Angela says 5. Frank Rose says 5. Bangladesh is coming. Then it will be 6, says Engineer Shushanta.
Look out, World ONPASSIVE is coming for you. Yeah.
And I'm sure you. Deborah Long says 5. And Jillian says 5 to date and 3 being set up now and more coming soon. Gina Leva says Orlando, Hyderabad, Egypt, Singapore, and Dubai.
All right. That's 5 any way you look at it.
Don says 5. Clover says 5. Melanie says Singapore, USA, UAE, Egypt, and India.
Thank you for that answer, Miss Mel.
Irena says India, Singapore, United States of America, UAE, meaning United Arab 5. And Jean says, that's right. Bangladesh is coming. Jillian says, I wonder where the three new physical locations will be. And Pat Green says 5. I counted, Jean. I counted 51. 5. I counted Jean Aliva's answers. Oh, okay.
All right. And there we've got
Patience
Patience.
says Egypt, US, India, Dubai, and Singapore. And
Good answers all.
And we have Eileen Cowell saying 5. So those are the answers so far. Go ahead, Carmela.
Bring it, Carmela, bring it.
It's what most of them said it's right. 5 office we have until now. We are going to have lots more. The 5 is India, Singapore, USA, Egypt, and Dubai. We know, and there are more that we don't know yet.
Thank you
All
for
right,
that.
Carmela on top of her game.
And Mel says upcoming ones would be Africa, Bangladesh, and who knows where else.
Let's go to Sifu Francis Tay for a
Surprise. We're waiting for the surprise from Ashmu Farah.
Definitely. Thank you. And Willow says, I think there are 7 because there are 2 in India and Dubai.
All right. Thank you, Willow. Thank you, Carmela. Over to Sifu Francis for question number 2, please.
Actually, I don't think you need to ask me any question because all these panelists today the question is very tough. I want to give mercy to the question. I don't have any tough question, so I give you a simple one.
All right.
I am non-affiliates. Can I purchase OConnect? Yes or no? Non-affiliate.
Okay.
I want to purchase the OConnect. Yes or no? Can or not?
Okay, repeat that again.
I am a non-affiliate because I didn't sign the NDA. Without signing the NDA.
All right, let's look at the answers. Here we go. And we have
a resounding yes from everybody.
the first answer comes from Sushanta. It says yes. Carmela, yes. Irena, yes. Isabel, yes. Gina Leva, sure. Frank Rowe, yes. Sadananda, yes. Pat Green, yes. And we got, after Roy, we got John Barilla saying yes. Jillian says yes. Juanita Slack says yes.
Well, I'd say that's the answer then, Francis. Yes.
Yeah, very simple question. Yeah. By the way, you can the non-affiliate can purchase can subscribe to any product, any ONPASSIVE product. However, the commission only go one time. The commission only go one time to the. She do not have a commission. Right. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. All right, now we've gone around the horn twice, which I think is pretty adequate for tonight. It's now 9:26. Now, did you want to do a community time, or should we just go ahead and call it an evening? What do you prefer?
Do a short community time.
Okay, you're the boss.
Okay, so thank you, panelists. Awesome participation. We can't ask for better followers. My goodness. Now we are going to now go ahead and stop the live stream to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, except LinkedIn. I'm trying to think. No. This is from OConnect. I get confused. Okay, we're only we're live streaming to YouTube. We're going to go ahead and stop the live stream now on the count of 1, 2, 3. Thank you all for being with us. Bye-bye. Bye to our YouTube fans.
Yeah, it was nice that everybody joined us here.
Yes.
Now, community time. Did we want to do a song first? Ooh.
Oh, well, if you want to.
John, have you got a song for us tonight?
I do.